This video contains heavy spoilers for the movie Back to the Future. The date is the 6th of July, 1985. Your theater is packed. Next to you is your brother Mickey. He told you to watch this movie, but you know nothing about it. Not even the title. He had you blindfolded on the way to the theater. You are going in blind. The lights go down. Luckily for you, the opening scene of Back to the Future is a masterclass in exposition. In a compact 3 minutes and 50 seconds, it serves as an introduction to the themes of the movie and the two main characters, while also planting questions, delivering exposition for the rest of the film, and referencing other works. Nearly every detail is important, even if you don't quite know why yet. And the lights go back down. Before anything is seen on screen, we hear the sound of clocks ticking. Right away, this establishes the theme of time. We fade in to a clock, and even more clocks. Whoever owns this place sure has a lot of clocks. We later learn that Doc Brown owns this place, but at the moment we learn that this man is obsessed with time and is a little crazy, or else he would not have so many clocks. Clocks will continue to play an important role throughout the rest of the film. All of the clocks are synchronized to the same time, 7:53, so we know the time. The title that we just saw, Back to the Future, and all of these clocks confirm our suspicion that this is a time travel film. A letter. Another one. A man drinking. What does that letter say? Past due. Whoever owns this place isn't paying their bills. Later, we will see this drinking man. Stop. This man hanging from the clock is both a movie reference and exposition. The reference is to the 1923 silent film, Safety Last. The exposition is to when Doc Brown hangs from the clock in the doomed bell tower later in the movie. A cat, an owl, and a dog. The cat is a symbol of rebirth, with its commonplace expression and mythological significance of having 9 lives. One of the morals of Back to the Future is that we can identify our mistakes and genuinely improve ourselves to undergo a psychological rebirth. Marty's parents go through this complete psychological rebirth. It is also Felix the cat, the popular silent era cartoon character, but in this form is otherwise known as the Kit Kat clock, a popular clock from the 50s which we will visit later. The owl is most commonly known as a symbol of wisdom and knowledge. Both qualities are a part of Doc Brown's character, but more importantly, it is also a symbol of transition and time. Both are themes of the movie. The dog is a reference to the dog that we will see later. Here we have more exposition. Now we learn that someone by the last name of Brown used to have a mansion and a lot of land. The mansion was destroyed, he sold the land. What did he do with the money? Could him being bankrupt have anything to do with that overdue letter? Is he still bankrupt? Already, we are making connections, asking questions, and learning information that is important for the rest of the film. The portraits of 3 famous inventors: Thomas Edison, Benjamin Franklin, and Albert Einstein. Since they are framed, they must be idols for Doc Brown. His idols are all famous inventors. Later in the movie, we will see these portraits again in his mansion. A video camera. Later, Marty McFly will use this camera.
October is inventory time, so right now, Statler Toyota is making...
The fast food wrappers and dishes from breakfast suggest that Doc Brown is disorganized, and he may have left in a hurry. Why did he leave in a hurry?
The best deals of the year on all...
The radio plays an ad for a brand new car.
October is inventory time, so right now, Statler Toyota is making the best deals of the year on all 1985 model Toyotas. You won't find a better car at a better price with better service anywhere in Hill Valley. That's Statler Toyota.
This is the car that Marty McFly wants. The ideal one to bring out to the lake.
Check out that 4x4. That is hot. Okay, back her up.
Someday, Jennifer. Someday.
and the one he gets at the end of the film. We also learn where we are and when we are.
Downtown Hill Valley. But hurry, these prices are only good for the end of
The Senate is expected to vote on this today. In other news, officials at the Pacific Nuclear Research Facility have denied the rumor that a case of missing plutonium was in fact stolen from their vault 2 weeks ago. A Libyan terrorist group had claimed responsibility for the alleged theft.
A few questions are raised during this broadcast. A case of plutonium was stolen. Who stole it? A Libyan terrorist group claims responsibility. Did they steal it?
However, officials now attribute the discrepancy to a simple clerical error. The FBI, which is still investigating the matter, has no comment.
The toast.
better price with better service.
The coffee machine with no pot. The morning news being switched on. This seems to be the automatic morning routine of an inventor. So this guy is an inventor. One who clearly isn't there, and since the toast is burned, hasn't been there for some time.
Four wooden boats filled with cocaine washed ashore near Boca Raton, Florida yesterday. Drug enforcement agents found no evidence of money.
Yeah, this guy is most definitely an inventor. He has a dog. The dog also hasn't been there for a while. His name is Einstein. Highlighting him from the rest of Doc Brown's inventor idols tells us something. What did Albert Einstein do? Among other achievements, he discovered that time is an illusion and is relative to your speed through space. This guy is most definitely obsessed with time. An inventor obsessed with time. We already know this is a time travel movie, so what would an inventor obsessed with time create?
Hey, Doc? Doc? Hello, anybody home?
Our suspicions are confirmed by this new character. Doc Brown and Einstein are definitely not there.
Einstein, come here, boy. What's going on? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. That is disgusting. What the hell is it?
There's that missing plutonium. But didn't the Libyan terrorists claim they did that? That was exposition. Later, we learned that Doc Brown stole the plutonium from the Libyan terrorists with undesirable consequences. CRM 114 is a reference to Stanley Kubrick movies. It's a sequence of letter and numbers that Kubrick had in many of his
All
films.
circuits switch to CRM discriminators.
I realize that, Mrs.
Now we have a beautifully constructed bit of sound design and editing. We learn that the guy who just entered is young based off his voice,
Hello, anybody home?
that he skateboards, plays the electric guitar, and plays it loud. Let's recap. There you are in 1985, sitting in your movie theater watching Back to the Future. 3 minutes and 52 seconds ago, you did not know the character traits of both main characters or the main themes of the movie and what it is about. You also did not know all of this foreshadowing for what is going to happen next, or did not have any burning questions that would have hooked you and kept you watching for the rest of the film. But now, 3 minutes and 52 seconds in, now you are ready to watch the movie.